Hi, good morning. My name is GuoQuan, and today I'm going to talk about the Yungbulakang Palace. The legendary palace. Why? This is the first ever building ever built in Tibet. It's estimated to be built on 127 BC, which is 2000 over years ago from today. The location of the palace. The palace is an ancient structure that is located among the mountainous area on the hill of Yalong Valley, Nandong County, Shannan, Tibet, China. The history of the palace, as mentioned earlier, it was the first ever building ever built in the whole of Tibet. Also, it was built by the first Tibetan king, Nayachi Sempo, as his first palace. The Tibetans believe that Nayachi Sempo descended from the sky, therefore they honor him as their first king. More of the legend. During the 5th century, a religious sutra fell from the sky onto the roof of the building. A voice from the sky could be heard telling the people that in 5 generation time, someone who is able to decipher the sutras will appear. The Tibetans were greatly affected by the incident. Therefore, this incident marks the birth of Tibetan Buddhism. The significance of the palace. The palace symbolizes the birth of Tibet as a nation itself. This is important for the Tibetans as they finally have a sense of identity at that point of time. Also, from the structural aspect, the building is unique as it is greatly influenced by different various elements, such as the Chinese, the Indians, and the Buddhism element. The structures and layout. The palace is fortified by thick walls to make it more stable. The main block is divided into 2 segments. The first segment is a 3-story main hall where statues of Buddha and past Tibetan kings are kept for worshipping. As for the rear segment, there's a tall tower where more Buddhism scriptures and statues are kept. If you can see the golden gate on top, it was built by the 5th Dalai Lama at that point of time. Transition into a monastery. When the 5th Dalai Lama moved the palace to Podala Palace in 1645, the existing Yungbulakang Palace was converted into a monastery. Over the years, a lot of reverend monks has lived and practiced in the palace. The palace remains an important place for the Tibetan people. Destruction of the palace. Over the years, many damages has been done to the palace, especially during the Cultural Revolution of China. The palace was severely demolished, leaving only the ground story. Most of the murals and scriptures were destroyed during that time. The palace was only restored by 1983 by the Tibetan people themselves. However, although the front segment was restored, the people can only repair the original 3-story segment into a 2-story segment due to the severe damage done. Currently, the palace serves as a temple for worshipping. This palace is open to the public and tourists. New Buddhism and Tibetan statues can be found in the main hall. In conclusion, although the palace may not be as famous and as impressive as other Tibetan structures, it has a significant role in developing Tibet's heritage and culture that is no less than other structures in Tibet or even in the world. I believe that in the preservation of historic structures, we must throw away political and economic differences, and everyone should contribute a part. Even small actions like not littering and dirtying the palace or any other structures. With that, I end. Thank you.